My wife seems to have lost interest in sex. Why does that happen, and what can I do about that? Well, this is really an excellent question, because it really does happen that women lose interest in sex. And it's not sex per se that women lose interest in, but the way we have sex, generally speaking, doesn't really engage the female body. Initially, when a couple meets, of course, there's a lot of engagement, but things normalize. And the main difference between a male body and a female body is that in the male body, sexual energy is raised relatively quickly. Of course, I'm talking in generalizations, but male body energy is raised relatively quickly. In the female body, we're not the same. Female body needs a lot of time to warm up and open to sex. But we tend, as women and men, we go the male speed. Very often a woman will let a man into her body before she's really ready. And I have worked with really hundreds and hundreds of women and always asked, who would like to ask their man for more time before she lets him in? And every single woman will raise her hands. Look, might not be generally true. There might be women who don't agree with this. So I am talking in generalizations. So women's body, when everything is too fast, her body is not really engaged. It's more like she's giving in rather than participating. What women's body needs is more time. And for man to give woman more time. But what is impacting man is this thing about erection. Man suffers from tremendous performance pressure. So he wants to get in quickly because erection is there. He's so afraid of losing the erection. Women too. So woman allows man into her. But really, really important is to give woman time. And there are ways which I teach in my course that if erection is not present, how we can still unite the genitals. And another aspect, which is another subject in itself, but I'll just put it in here, is that we tend to think that the clitoris is the center of female sexuality. Of course, it's part, but the female body is deeply awakened through the breasts. And I don't mean, stimulating the breasts. I mean supporting the breasts, holding the breast, also women going into the breasts. This is what opens her body. So there's several layers to that question, very good question, because the more man can understand woman's body, and women also understand her own body, this is very, very helpful. And also for man, it's a tremendous burden, this thing of always having to produce an erection, and it's very helpful if man can just relax. If the erection goes down, very often it will come back, because many men have experienced through presence and love, the erection comes back. And if not, well, one of the ways we suggest is you can learn how to put the penis in his soft state into the vagina, and from there begin lovemaking. The difficulty with conventional sex is you can only have sex with erection. So there's a lot of shifts and changes we can do that really can bring woman more into the game, more into the field, and that woman is not feeling like, oh, she's pleasing her man. She's not really engaged. She's not really enjoying it. The main thing is the time factor. So try that. Take an hour, roll around, kiss. Your woman will tell you when she's ready.